Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, he has a head start because he's actually playing the game. Who would have thought?
Why don't you just get world record on your first run?
Yeah, dude, there's such a chance that I do.
It's okay.
But of course I'm gonna.
This is
Yeah,
your run outside of practice. You're not gonna get two bounce, and or you're gonna miss snow jump.
I'm most likely gonna miss snow jump. Actually, that is, you're right. I haven't actually hit that today, so you've got that to look forward to.
Yeah. Don't.
What's going on here? All right, that was a little terrifying, but it's all right.
Dude, my hands are so like. They do not have the muscle memory. I'm actually gonna put gloves on.
Ooh. Like full-on winter gloves? Or...
No, these are like fingerless ones that
Yeah,
I bought for
the
work.
gamer gloves. Yeah. That too. I forgot people work in those.
Well, when you have a room that's like just as cold as outside, it's not you. It's not like just as cold, but it's cold.
I'm sure.
All right, I'm actually just gonna watch your run. Thanks for making content for me.
You're welcome. I don't know what that was. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody's ready to see the reset button.
One. Oh! And there it is.
There it is. I'm so good at this game. Sorry, I was rehearsing the space route in my head just to make sure I hadn't forgotten it.
Oh, I can guarantee you I've already forgotten it. It's,
I mean, I'm assuming you're gonna practice first, right?
yeah. Ranch Wood with the 30, I said 30, 25 months. Thanks, dude. You want a sticker? A sticker of what? I can get you a sticker of a unicorn, maybe. Andrian, welcome in. When is Unicorn 2?
The real questions.
Dude.
We've been wondering that ourselves. We've actually emailed the creator about that ourselves.
Did you actually send that?
I did actually send an email. I sent
nice.
an email. I reached out to him on Twitter. Nothing.
I know
No response.
he did respond to the YouTube comment, right?
No, he didn't respond to anything.
I thought he had responded to something about Unicorn, like because he didn't realize that someone had played it so fast. I don't. Maybe I'm thinking of some other situation.
Hold on.
I could have
You got me
sworn.
curious. You've got me curious.
I could have sworn.
All right.
Mans is retired. No, he still keeps up to like. He posts YouTube stuff.
It's mostly that he makes games that are like just better now.
Mm-hmm. Like Penguin Slide.
Where is? Am I spelling this wrong?
Nico YouTube. YTBE.
Isn't it? YTBE. Nicotine. Where's his channel?
Was that first one not?
No, this is this guy.
Oh.
This
What's
is somebody
happening?
playing
We're looking up the YouTube channel of the creator to see if we can find something on it. Dude, I swear.
Stop. Nicotine. Hold on, maybe it's linked in as Game Jolt. Because this is where I found it, obviously. Or Game Jolt is no longer functioning as a website.
Nice. While you do that, I'm gonna practice.
Play the game.
Oh, still the. Oh wait, he has a new one after the zoo.
I'm working on a game. So I think I remember this. This was 2 years ago. This video isn't available anymore.
Nice.
Good. Where Facebook, Twitter. Oh, this is share. Links, likes. Where he does have like a.
I could have sworn he did.
I'm gonna go nuts.
Calling
trying
like
to
the
find
snap
this
of Endgame. Dude.
website. Okay, I found.
Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, he's just Nico. Dude, look at the unicorn. Look at the unicorn in the top right.
And he made a whole bunch of like he even has games that he's only released through like his YouTube. I remember because Meta and I played one of them once. Yeah, he like made a kart racing game and stuff. But I think I had commented on a unicorn video of his from a long time ago. Somewhere. And he never said anything from what I remember.
Dude, I could have sworn he had responded. Maybe I'm just crazy.
Well, you know what? If I ever find it, then I find it, and you know, I'll let you know. I'll let everyone know. But yeah, I'm doing runs already because I was labbing out some stuff, and I'm like practiced up and as ready as I can be regarding everything but snow jump, which reminds me of the Boston Ferry Afterlight because it is very hard to actually set up any way to feasibly practice it over and over again. So.
I mean, I'm already very behind on this.
Yeah, I feel bad because you were just sitting there watching me, but
I mean,
I
I
don't
was
really know what
eating.
else to do now. Wait. Whoops. Mixed up two routes.
Nice. If only he did come back to Unicorn and be like, Unicorn 2, releasing today. It's like, oh, Silk Song's also releasing today. Well,
I don't normally just like message a dev like, hey, can you make this entire game for me? But like, I was just like, I think in even one of them, I was like, do you have any interest? And if not, like, would you be willing to open source the game? I think is what I said in the email.
so we can change the color of the unicorn.
Well, not even that, but just like make mods maybe? I don't know. And by us, I mean Meta because I do it myself.
Alright, what it was these two. Or no, it was all four. Nice. Theoretical. Nice. Alright. Fling over here. I'm much worse at just like getting things timed.
This is a bad run. I think.
Dude,
I think
how
I'm a
did
cycle
I?
behind. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm a cycle behind and that this won't work, but I could be wrong. And I hope I am.
I missed? Wait, 49. Where's number 50?
It's like that. I'm not behind.
Oh,
Like,
because I missed
changing the
that
world.
and called it theoretical. Yeah. All right. Well, I remember the path. It is really all that mattered. All right, I'm gonna be taking the gloves off. It's real gamer time.
It's like that.
The first thing you get when searching Nico on YouTube is not Nico.
I knew that. That's why I didn't search it. Because I knew I couldn't just search Nico. That's why I searched his handle, because I thought maybe it would be, like, linked.
You would think it would link like an old username.
Yeah, got it.
All right. How do I... What is my key for undo split? Or,
Imagine having a key
reset.
for it, not just resetting the run after you accidentally.
Reset 7. There we go. All right. So we need a 150. Somehow I just didn't even have the angle for that. All right, that's already a reset. I'm so used to games like pausing and quitting to reset instead of having to just jump off.
Right. Not the traditional game. Yeah. Okay, this is kind of ugly. But I mean, we're going against a pretty ugly world record from what we understand, so
True.
I don't really think there's that much harm being done right now. Plus, I'm just gonna die. Alright, guys. Death, part 2. The hardest trick in the game. Isn't it crazy how bad I am at this?
It is pretty crazy. Nice.
I actually thought I didn't get it. Alright, that was terrible. Alright. Alright, cool. That's not good. Alright, I'm behind a cycle. I think.
No! Oh, I just barely missed the
Like
candy cycle.
99.5% sure I'm behind a cycle.
So not necessarily a new strat. There's a new coin order for space that we labbed out. We had labbed it out previously, and
Yeah.
we never recorded a run with the new route. And so we were kind of just like, you know, we could just save a ton of time on 100%. And we decided to just finally go into it.
Yeah, I've been in the speedrunning mood, and I was just like, hey, Meta, you wanna stream us trying to beat the time? And here we are.
Oh,
Not what I was expecting. That's just kind of sucky. Not quite what I was expecting, but this is terrible. Okay. Guess there's room for improvement now. It's not gonna be a short stream.
yeah.
I'm curious if it'll world record though. Something's gotta happen. Okay. That's not what I expected. I figured like maybe it was gonna give me a jump, you know, but was not the case. Alright, now this won't be world record, believe it or not, but alright. So
So that last coin grab It has to be at the back of that platform so we can still
So that
stick
we
the
can-
landing.
Yeah, because the platforms continue to move during that time. So somehow we were able to get a good lineup for it.
It still might be world record.
No way, actually, bro.
Yeah,
Okay,
nice. GG.
World record! Woo! Wow. Wow, what a run. Okay, well, there you go, lads. There's the world record.
All right, stream's over. Hope you guys enjoyed.
We're done. Dang, you're going right into it. Have you even played Snow?
No.
I guess it's not that drastically different, is it?
Snow is the easy part.
Yeah. You just get a couple extra presents and then it's relatively the same route. Alright. Sum of best is 741. I'm curious what my splits were. Because Snow could be like 2 seconds faster. Enter Snow and Enter Space can both be about 1 to 2 seconds faster. And Space, it was a 249, so Space can be a 236, I think, right? Is what we lobbed out.
Like a 233. If we can
yeah.
get an optimal
So,
spin or a flame.
I think it's sub 730 is the golden run, but it's going to be difficult.
Yeah, I'm behind.
I also need to plug in my controller because yeah. What's the button at the end that you hit on the controller? Is it A?
Yeah.
X to get the cage and then A. Okay.
No, B to interact, A to clear.
B to interlock.
Yeah. Hey, I don't make up the rules. Nico does.
Yeah, I thought it was at X.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
I wanted it.
I'm gonna lab some controller stuff real quick because I might as well get the fastest possible time since I have a controller in my possession these days. Or you know, just it doesn't do anything when I plug it in.
So how does it
Why
feel
is
being back on our main speed game?
It feels good. Honestly. Alright.
I'm very, very rusty on it.
Okay, that's how you end it. Alright. I'm good. This stays in between my legs the whole time. And we get back to work. Guys, the sub 730 is probably real.
It's possible, we think.
Rian is popping off right now. That is what I feel like right now. The first half of the run, though, I'm pretty happy with.
I need to make it out of candy is my biggest problem. I feel like if I can make it out of candy, then I can have a run.
It sounds like a skill issue for sure.
For sure. I suck at the video game.
Well, I guess it actually is a skill issue, even though that was said as a joke. Although, the game is a bit weird sometimes. I'm not gonna make that, so we gotta take the long way. If you're wondering how I get speed on those bounce pads sometimes, keep wondering. Yes, I ain't never gonna tell you. Here, as much as I know I can go like 4 or 5 seconds faster than meta, it's still not faster enough to get a whole cycle at the end, and that's what really makes the difference. Like, I just messed up there. Probably doesn't matter, honestly. I could probably still make it. Providing I move well throughout the rest of this. Remember, you've got some leisure time here. At least I do.
Nice. It
I don't know about
ate
you.
my jump. I do. I can make a couple mistakes. Like
Okay, now I might be screwed.
every run I've made it to the clouds, I've made it like on pace, but I've fallen off one of the clouds from like a dumb corner
I
jump.
actually think. Oh yeah. I've stopped trying to be like stylish on that corner and just do some really bare bones movement. I actually am not gonna make it. All right. Like, I don't go near the house unless I absolutely have to, because that house is Jank City. Noted! He's using Noted! Let's go!
I got someone to add it to a different channel, and to Baronades, because I was like,
Oh.
dude, I'd use it.
It's such a good emote! I can't see it on mobile, but you best believe I wish I could. I was actually thinking about looking for like an APK of Twitch with better Twitch TV emotes on it, if that existed on an Android device. Because I would love that. But I really doubt that exists, as that's not the priority for people making APKs. I actually messed it up. First time.
Ah, I'm too perfect.
Remember, getting that, like getting, or at least my strat, the thing is, it's easy for me because I can move the camera and hold W and he'll rotate, but for you, the best advice I can give is like, the edge hit I get where you don't get the bounce, I get the best when he is like parallel to the direction the edge is on.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm always looking straight on at the edge.
I do
Straight
the
on
same
is
as
it.
well in that
Okay.
position.
I figured you knew that, but like, you know.
Because that, nice, it insta double jumped. Forgot that existed for a second. Now I hate that it exists again.
See, Ryan, he has Keck W, but he doesn't have LOL W, and he said it's because he already has LOL, and that doesn't make any sense, because I want to use Keck W and LOL W interchangeably.
No, just KW.
Yes! Literally, it's one button to add to your Better Twitch TV, and yet you refuse.
Just KW. What's your problem with KW that you can't use it every?
No, I like Keck W, but like, some days are LOL W days, okay? Some days it's a LOL W day, man.
Yeah, see, if you're gonna lol W, just Omega lol.
You have that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I can't see it, so. That's true. But what if I Omega Keck? Are you talking about that one?
I was about to ask if that's a thing. I'm sure it's a thing.
I'm sure it's a thing, although it's definitely not regulated. Or regulated? And just like that, I missed a coin. It's definitely not popular. Was the correct term there.
Probably dead.
This is gonna be a bit sus. So. We'll see if it works. Yeah, it'll work. It'll probably work. It'll probably work. It won't work. A story.
Well, I'm already.
Woo! And I'm here.
Yep. Oh, hey. I would have seen you if we had Unicorn Co-op.
Oh, right. Nico's working on it, actually. I emailed him.
Yeah. Have we ever talked on stream about like all our modding efforts for this game? And how we've gotten
It was such a
nothing from
fever
it?
dream that like I don't remember the amount of time I spent on it. I just know that the number of like if we had to quantify the amount of time I spent on it, it quantifies to a lot, and that's about it. But we tried to mod the game because I said I'd just be more interested if I could change the color of my unicorn. It would give me more motivation to like keep running, or just like texture mod it in general, right? And I remember we at first were just trying to change the same color of the eye, and first we tried to do it through Cheat Engine and finding hex values and stuff for color, and that never worked. And that was after a couple days of trying. And then Meta got, what am I doing? Meta's one of the people he comes into his stream sometimes, I think, told him about the Unity Unpacker or the Unreal Engine Unpacker. This is Unreal.
Yeah.
The Unreal Engine Unpacker. Menace most played game is Cookie Clicker. It's his main speed game.
My most,
And
it's not
we
my
were
most
able to, we were able to get into the files of the game, and so that, but you couldn't actually do anything with that thing. So then we found an unpacker. Like by unpacker I mean like legitimately, like sorry, we already had the unpacker, but the unpacker only gave us like the files. Then I found a repacker that took things that you unpacked from the unpacker, could be modified and then repacked, and that's when we spent multiple days sitting in front of our computers trying to figure out why repacking it with a slightly different PNG or different file of the eyeball wouldn't work, and we never figured it out. And trust me, I tried everything. At first we were getting like, you know, like the repacker like compresses games down, right? So it like makes it more efficient. And it was like, oh, okay, well that makes sense. The file size for the game is slightly smaller when you repack the game. So it was like, at first I was excusing it. But then as time went on, I was like, well, maybe this compression is not a good thing, and maybe it's screwing up the way the game works, because the EXE just wouldn't run. Like, for instance, that's what the issue was. And so then it was like, okay, hold on. Then it was like, okay, after a lot of trial and error through a bunch of different versions of the packer, like using old versions and new versions in tandem, I was able to get the game with one of my repacks to the exact same file size, like down to the kilobyte.
You got it smaller.
And what did you say?
You got it smaller than the game even.
Oh, well, that was common to get it smaller than the game, I think. But after all that, I went to click on the EXE, and it did not run. And that was the end of it. So that's the story.
Well, I've got to run.
Oh, same. I grabbed that. I better have grabbed it. Yeah, I grabbed it. Okay. By the way, the differences in our movements, mainly with the camera, is because he plays on controller and I play on mouse.
Yeah, so Blizzard's movements will be much smoother, where mine are kind of just whenever I have time to change the camera, I will.
I also just lost a major chunk of time trying to go for something I probably shouldn't have.
Dang, you already trying to implement the thing we haven't figured out yet, huh?
Yeah.
What's that, 2
I
second
was
time
going
loss?
for the house jump. I admit it. bounces were much cleaner though, so this could still be better. I'm unaware if it actually will be or not, but it could be.
Yo, my double jump just like disappeared.
That sounds pretty hype and like a skill issue.
That
but...
sucks. No, it like flat out. It was a regular jump.
I believe you. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, I think I'm like.
I just got screwed out of an actual decent run. That's fantastic. Nice. Going for a 4 bounce.
This is not gonna make it.
Dude.
Just kidding.
Camera, movement, can anything work? Please. Where am I even?
Went way too far to the right that time.
I don't even know where I am.
Not.
I mean, I do, but like.
The space movement ain't killing it right now. Hey, I'm not doing terrible.
You're doing terrible.
Oh well.
Dude,
Yeah,
I couldn't even land on that. Oh my goodness, dude. What is going on? All the presents have denied me access.
Denied you access of your presence. Sorry, no, it wasn't the time.
Oh, missed snow jump.
That's like just understandable. Like that is just like straight up the hardest trick in the game.
Couldn't even get back up on the cloud. That's unfortunate.
I actually find snow jump less consistent than any % candy cycle at this point. But that's just me.
New gold for candy though.
There you go. Did you get an extend or something?
No, but I flung further than my record did.
Right, because we used to go to like the clouds or something, I think.
I still went to the platform, but I like just barely landed at the fence. Because for some reason I was like, oh yeah, I can extend further, but my brain...
Whoa, why is this there? What?
No!
Wait, why was that gold tile off cycle? That's pretty wacky. I'm actually not sure why that was.
Dang.
Huh? Why was that gold tile off cycle? Maybe I went too fast? I don't know.
Ryuji, honestly, I think my... See, like, Dark Souls, I have it over, like, 3 different versions. I've got 360... I've got hours on the 360 version of Dark Souls 1. Then I've got remastered on PC and remastered on Xbox that I've all 100%ed. So I've got a good chunk of hours in Dark Souls 1. In one place, though, I think Overwatch is at, like, 500 and something hours.
My most in one place is Geometry Dash. The thing is, Steam counts like when the game is open, which obviously will never be perfect because, like, Cookie Clicker is an AFK game. That's probably why it's your most played.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I thought Binding of Isaac was higher on Steam though. Thought I still had more hours on that.
But my most played game that doesn't have like an hour counter is just like every version of Minecraft, like 100%. I can't even, like, it's genuinely unfathomable the amount of time I've spent in that game since I've been a kid.
That makes sense.
I mean, that was the game as I was growing up. I had it on, like, everything.
Dang, I'm actually not sure how long I would have played on the mobile Minecraft. It was probably quite a lot.
You ever just like look over when you have downtime to check if you started your timer because you're paranoid that you're dumb? Or do you just not do that?
No, I'm pretty positive when I start my timer.
Alright. Dang. Well.
Dude, I had no other choice but to go towards the house. Somehow
See, I land like on the right side of the house, but then I just like don't jump so that nothing bad happens because I know I have time to like chill. If I get the cloud cycle, like I know I've got a bunch of leisure time. Not a bunch, but
I already know I missed the cycle there.
a fairly decent amount of leisure time.
I'm just gonna complete the run anyway. I know I'm 10 seconds behind now. Dude, did I really just miss every single coin?
How are half of your friends not speedrunners? Like, just sorry, random thought. I'm just like, how did you meet these people on Twitch that weren't speedrunners? What happened?
I mean, my
Was
first
there a
community
different
was
side of you I've never seen?
my first community was Dark Souls.
That's true. I figured your first community was like Dark Souls challenge runs at least.
No, it was just flat Dark Souls.
You just watch people play Dark Souls?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Dang, I haven't added transition splits on 100.
Definitely should do that.
Yeah.
Transition splits are a must, I've noticed, because you can realize how bad we are at transitions. That's actually a Geometry Dash reference because nobody makes a good transition, but that's besides the point. Alright. Oh. Alright. This is not. Okay, never mind. We're good. Okay, that could be worse. Could be better. There's a lot of things it could be.
You're kidding! Video game, what are you doing? I just walked on it. It's not slippery. So why was it slippery?
Alright.
Explain to me. Dang.
Alright.
I'll take a 3 bounce.
I was bound to miss. I was bound to miss it eventually. Get the recovery. That's the hardest trick of the game. What can I say? I think it's more in my jump timing that I missed it, not in the initial jump. Where am I going?
Nice.
Like, I think what's more important is where you double jump and not the former, where you initially jump.
Oh, it's absolutely both.
Well, I'm not saying it's not both, but like,
You ever just plus 31 out of snow?
just you know. Honestly, a no reset run is probably a good idea. For someone who doesn't hold the world record anymore, at least.
Yeah.
You know.
For someone as rusty as me in the game.
That's true. You haven't played in like longer than me because I came back for any
Video game. I am being cheated so hard. Of all the levels, like space is the only one I was practiced in, and I still get cheated.
Can somebody? I mean, I'm the multimedia student, but I don't want to do it myself. We get a what? Can we get a what from the chat? No. Can we get a Meta Forever video game and game compilation to see how many times it's been said and how many times of it has been Super Mario 64? I don't like this run.
Yep.
Dang it! I keep missing that. I mean, this is still like doable without it. I just don't want to do a run without the edge hit.
Oh!
You
I, wall jumped off the side of a flipping gold tile.
wow,
I don't think I've ever done that before.
the true master of gold tiles. See, not falling on gold tiles, you need to possess an intellect that I don't. Okay, this I'm pretty sure now is definitely not fast enough, but I'm going anyways. Because it's one of those days where you know you're about 5 seconds behind, but, you know.
Thank you so much for wasting 10,000 points. I really appreciate it.
He really appreciates it. Here, Meta, I got you. There's...
Yo, Blizzard, thank you for the good RNG.
No problem, dude. You're gonna need it for snow jump.
Somehow I lost time and space.
It's really weird to me, how you call yourself a streamer, yet you don't have a 40,000 point, goal for, playing Bed Wars with you. Kinda weird. Most... I'm waiting for the day that I stream and forget that's there, and then somebody just redeems it and I have to play Bed Wars at like 3 in the morning or something.
Oh, man. Wouldn't that be great?
It actually would be kind of fun.
Like this run, tossed in the garbage. Great thing about this video game, you finish a run, your only option is close the game. Like, it just completely closes it.
It promotes a healthy mindset.
Also, apparently, opening up Unicorn also opens up the Oculus VR. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
I told you that a long time ago, but I don't think you ever had it.
No, I didn't. Now I understand.
I figured out how to not have it do that, but do I remember? Unfortunately, no. I think it has some. I think there's something in the Oculus settings, but you'd have to. Because remember, this has, and I don't know if this is just a default thing in Unreal Engine. This game, in its files, when we unpacked it, it has folders for Windows Virtual Reality, Oculus, Steam, like all that stuff. So something was happening.
See,
don't know
I
what was
wonder if
going
he
on
had
there,
just
but-
downloaded like the assets for it, just in case. Like maybe he just has
Right.
that. Oh, nice, nice boost. Need to let go.
Let go of your Yeah, true.
This would be
Dang, dude, I must have had a crazy gold.
a crazy VR game.
I would. Ooh.
I sure hope you don't actually spin with the unicorn.
I hope you do. Have you ever seen Mario 64 in VR?
Yes.
Oh, dude, that is like actually makes me sick.
Acid Trip VR. Someone's probably made that, right? Sometimes I feel like some of the Beat Saber maps are kind of edging on that side of things. You know, the game was like, no, you're not going to try and recover this, just fall. It would be.
Okay, this is where the issue comes in, because now... Ah, that sucks. I need to put my Xbox controller in a better place. Like, it is on my leg, and I feel like it's gonna fall off. I think this will be a bit slow because of that bouncing section. Even if I am to make it, which I will. Yeah, that ended up netting us a loss of time.
I mean, that was also, like, what, a 4 bounce?
Something like that. Okay, I actually entered space correctly, so we saved a second in golden.
Nice. Oh, I forget that. I need to add those transition splits. It's okay.
Add the meta, oh my gosh.
Okay, well, this run died, so doesn't matter. That's twice I've missed that present, or missed the coin in it. Whoa! Alright.
Okay, this is going about as well as last time.
Edit splits. Yeah, you do the spin and the front flip. And sometimes at the same time. Alright. Insert below. 2 candy.
Wait, 2 candy?
2, yep. 2 snow. Yeah, I actually
like,
changed
dude,
up the
alright.
route a little bit. Candy's not first anymore. 2 space. Nope, that didn't do remotely what I wanted it to do. That added a new segment. Alright.
I'm just had to react to new things happening, like straight up.
Dude, honestly, first thing to mod into the game, an actual level inside of the cage.
An actual level inside of the cage?
Yeah, you get to the cage and boom, new level.
That'd be sick.
With a final boss fight and everything. Because wasn't it there's like a serpent or something in the lore?
Yeah, dude, some crazy stuff happened.
The lore is wild in this game. But we lost our horn, right? How do we not get the horn back?
I am turned all the way around. Like, I was going nuts.
Dang,
That speed was crazy.
I didn't realize your run was still on PB pace.
Well, I actually know if it is. I mean, I just think it is. Like, who knows what's going on?
Dude, you're like 10 seconds ahead.
Am I?
$732. You're right there.
Did I split?
You paused.
Oh, I actually think I reset by accident. I missed the button. Dang.
No,
I gotta
no.
put it. I gotta in.
No. It's still up there.
No, it's because I reset though, and it's asking me.
It's asking you if you want to save your golds.
Because my split button is P and my reset button's L, and I hit the wrong button.
Why would you do that?
Because L means lose. So you reset on lose, and P is far away from all the controls of the other games, right?
Except that it's right next to the reset button.
It's.
Why did you decide that?
You're asking me, the smartest person on the planet. All right, whatever. This is a world record, okay? Look at it. Like, it's on the screen. If this is part of like the stream recording that's there,
It is.
then this is world record.
732.62.
Some of best is 731. I think sub 730 is possible. So,
Mm-hmm.
what can be faster? Probably enter snow. Snow can be faster. Wait, yeah, snow can be faster. Okay, let's
You
do
lost
this.
half a second in snow.
I lost more than half a second.
I mean, well, according to your splits, you only lost half a second.
'Cause I didn't gold it yet.
Yeah.
Alright, time to start recording.
You weren't recording this whole time. They could have been. Dude, imagine if I wasn't streaming and you just get those times. It's like, alright, time to record. Or more realistically, it'd be like, alright, we're done for the night.
Where's my OBS? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm changing some stuff now.
I'm actually going to be deleting this spawn later so that he doesn't have record and I still have it.
Am I not the greatest speedrunner to ever live? Like, that's what I thought. How many drugs did they take before they made this game? Oh! Whatever drugs they were taking, they worked out pretty well, because I like this game. Alright. Start recording. Just like that, we're off. Hope everyone's excited for me to hear their voice again.
You're kidding! What? How? What? I was on the floor! How do you wall jump while being on the ground? Can someone explain that to me?
You already said he was on the floor. Alright.
Watched
Commence.
an episode of MLP after playing a game of Candyland. They watched some, Charlie the Unicorn.
Like, it's online, but I have class tomorrow. Like, I just thought about that. Like, I gotta look what time class is. Like, the break, it's finally over. Now, granted, since I have online classes for the first week, I'm staying home, but, you know, I still got classes, so. And just like that, I walked right off.
Your screen still says Finn.
That's like a you problem. Huh?
It also says you have it minimized instead of closed, which is really weird.
When broadcaster software doesn't exist.
Yo, nice. No wall jump. I don't think it's possible anymore.
How about that?
Yep, that's working.
Alright. It's okay, you didn't miss anything crazy.
Well, now it's surely over.
You got chat on screen?
No,
You got chat on screen.
no, I don't.
How much?
Wait, I do.
Like, I am willing to bet you a large sum of US dollars that there is chat on your screen right now.
I didn't even know that. Dude, chat's just
I was
on
gonna say,
screen.
you're never a person to have chat on screen.
Yeah, this is my 16 by 9 game Shrunk. So I think I made this layout to if I was playing a game and had Minesweeper open, Twitch plays Minesweeper at the same time. So it made sense to have chat on screen for that.
What is happening? Why can I not be good at the game? Oh, he is. Oh my god. So, Has been expressed Pepe Le Pew Pew, right? My roommate.
Mm-hmm.
He has been playing. Like, I think he's been playing Osu for at least 5 hours today. Like, but like actively, like it, because you can see when somebody's AFK if you like click on their profile.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll say like in menus or AFK. And this dude, I got in a call with him earlier. He's like, "Yeah, dude, I've been playing for like 4 hours." He's like, "I gotta go, but I'll probably be back later." And I'm like, "All right." And he is playing again.
What did you do to him?
Well, the thing is, his brother, before he met me, his brother had already played it, but his brother was like, by my standards, still a beginner at the game.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't that, but just that extra influence. Like when he went home for break, like his brother was playing it a lot. He was like, "Yo, I play this now a little bit," and so he's been hanging out with his brother and like somebody his brother plays with, who's like a 50K or something, right? So he's been getting maps from them, and I guess he's just been really into it now because of it. But man, dude, he is on the grind.
Dude, why'd you get him into Osu and not Unicorn?
GD. Oh. I actually mentioned Unicorn to him, don't worry. I was like, yo, I got a world record in this game.
Whoa! The game just jumped for me. I was letting go of the button, not pressing it. Oh, sweet. I'm very good at this video game. Dude, I was just thinking in my head, like, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I'm feeling good about Candy because it's all on a cycle. Where everything else, it's like, it actually matters.
Right.
Doesn't matter when it doesn't let me jump. Thank you for the good RNG.
This is bad. Okay.
Dude, why can I not just click?
Could always be worse.
I'm just gonna reset that one. If you're ever gonna make a video game, please let me hit the back button to get out of a menu. I don't want to have to click the menu button. I don't want to have to click confirm. I want to hit back to leave a menu.
This isn't a video game. This is a fever dream. You're mixing two concepts up.
I guess you're right.
Okay, I can't tell if I'm fast or if I'm a cycle behind. I think it's the second one, but I'm gonna want to believe that I'm fast.
What are you counting as a cycle?
The ice spinner.
Oh, the spinner.
Which is like a second and a half, maybe.
Is that one faster than the 2-second cycles?
It feels like it. It might not be though.
Dang,
Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me? That is atrocious. Yet I can still probably save time. Yeah, I think. No, I'm not gonna be saving time. I'm gonna be even. I'm gonna be one slower. Something's happening. Something not favorable is happening. I'm gonna have to like go nuts. Once again, another snow run that kind of lost its way.
Dang, I just can't get the cloud cycle.
I guess something could happen. I don't recall last space me doing too much things wrong. So
I don't think you did much wrong.
I messed up here, so that's... Oh, I guess I did mess up a little bit.
Dang, it ate. I should have gone diagonally. I know this controller is bad. I know I can't trust a forward input.
And yes, for anybody wondering, I did do a slightly different order of collecting those coins on purpose. Oh, that was sucky. I have like I have no cues for in an RTA run whether or not I'm going fast. Because like in an IL I know what times I should be at, but here I've got no clue. So everybody who's curious if I'm actually still on pace to PB / get world record / get a sub 730, can't answer you. I know I need that coin. All right. I might actually be on the exact same pace, which is technically not good. See how Dave. Dude, I just be reacting to stuff. Like,
Just getting the saves left and right.
I'm pretty sure this is like slower. Alright, cool. That's the problem with being on the edge of the platform. Even if you were to like line yourself up, it's gonna be like a nightmare to get. Get. Am I going faster?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh wait, whoa! Whoa! Hold! Oh, that's right. I forgot there's not. Oh.
Did you not save
What
your?
happened?
Did you not save your golds last time?
No, I saved my goal. I must have just gone fast. Why did it reset? What? Wait, no, I did.
Oh,
I did
because
did I hit the button?
Because the previous run you didn't because it didn't count as like a completed run, you were racing against outdated splits.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay, I got a 730 though. Like
Yeah.
it's saved. Wait, why did it reset? Did I hit like reset right afterwards?
You must have double tapped or something. Well, no, it has double tap prevention. You must have hit reset right after.
Whatever. We're chilling. We got the run. That's a 730. I mean, that's not the run, and we're going again, but you know, works out. That was a 237 space, so I lost 1 second. That's what I guess we did say. I had 7 seconds of time save on space.
Well, your best was a 236.5.
Well, right,
But
right,
it
right,
could have
right.
been
That
faster.
was an IL.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. And sum of best is 728, so let's go.
What is the run? At this point, the run is a sub 730.
Yes. And what is the theoretically lowest possible run? 727? 726? I really want a 727. That would be hilarious.
It's not going to be a 7. Dude, you're going to get the 727.
I really hope so. That would be awesome. Actually, the run is 727.
New
For
goal.
those who don't understand, I just want that number.
I could... Well, let's see. You got a 237. You could probably save 2 seconds off of that. You had a slow snow, didn't you?
Yes. Kind of. Like, not as bad, but yeah. Maybe like a 725 is like the fastest.
I'm thinking you could probably get 725.
Who knows? Sub 7.
Sub 7 is
Probably.
not possible.
No, trust me.
What?
Dude, chill.
Once you get the sub 730, we grinding out a new candy cycle.
You have fun. I'm gonna be realistic and not do that.
Like, that would be the only way. Every candy cycle saves 10 seconds, for those who don't know. $7.29 is realistic. $7.27 is possible.
I think 727 is realistic. I think I'm good enough to make 727 realistic. That's not me roasting you, that's me believing in myself.
No, I think just with how you've been performing, I think it's almost going to be necessary to just be that ahead. Because you're already kind of golding, like, each time. And if you keep that pace up, then I think the 727 is doable.
Yeah, so like for instance, this is gonna be my best enter snow. Until I messed up the spin jump there. And it still was.
If we had found these strats back in the day, I think I'd say it's possible for me. But it is taking me a lot to get the rust off. That said, I always sucked at candy. Candy was always my worst.
Yeah. True. It is the most technically demanding out of the three.
Nice bounce.
Oh, I made it that time. So now I'm not expecting to make it over that fence because I haven't been doing it. Nice, 2 bounce. Alright, compared to last run, I am 7 seconds ahead. 6 seconds ahead. Something like that. I probably could have done that part slightly faster, but I'm paranoid.
I was gonna say, I was curious why you didn't just skip the third spinner.
I'm very paranoid to skip a spinner entirely. I won't lie to you. Knowing it's possible versus doing it in a run is just something... Personally, don't know that I'm... This is not supposed to happen. Okay.
Nice.
Works out in the end. That lost time, though. Good. Alright.
Your transitions have been really smooth.
Yeah. For sure, for sure.
Has cutting that corner gotten you a different cycle on that?
Yes. Cycle earlier.
Okay.
And with the way I fling myself personally, I'm lining up myself to get here. Sure, I could cover a tiny bit more distance, but it's... I am like 99% sure it is definitely worth it.
I think, because that's 2 seconds saved, a launch slightly further won't get you 2 seconds.
Dude, why does that happen both runs? Like, I'm spinning. Like, I don't know what's going on there.
Enjoy the lurk here.
I feel like I'm on the same cycle as I was last time. That or a cycle behind. I don't know like what happened, but like that cycle has been entirely different now. I don't know if I'm just like faster or if I'm just slower.
I think it
Actually,
was
it's probably
slower, honestly,
yeah. I think
because
that's
normally you
been
can
my
just
issue.
hit that top left one, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. But that's been happening like every run, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Spin, 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 spin. It's Camellia song.
Nice, you got the camera.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm so like on the edge of the platform that it's just scary to even walk.
Let's go, dude!
Lads. Dude, did you see that cage? That was nutty.
You landed on the edge of the cage, and I was like, it's game over. He missed it. Because usually you have to walk off that part, right?
No, I've never experienced that.
Oh, I've had runs die to like landing
Dude,
on that lip of the cage.
I just like, man, keyboard or sorry, controller is so much faster for that second because I just like
You just
rolled
rolled your
my-
finger.
rolled my thumb from B to A and it was like immediate.
Yeah.
Like once I did the final jump and I was drifting towards the cage, I took my hand off the control stick, had it on the split button, and just rolled my hand. Yes, dude. I'm so happy with
Dude,
that.
that was really good.
That being said, that run was kind of bad. So.
You still lost like a second in snow. I'm trying to think of what had happened in snow. You had a couple. Oh, you got caught on the side of the cloud going towards snow jump.
Oh, dude, I actually forgot about that.
Then you had like 3 or 4 missed spin jumps.
Base was a cycle slow.
Space was a cycle slow.
So we're
Sub 720?
20. Yeah.
Possible, I'm thinking.
That I'm gonna keep playing. I mean, I'm not gonna stop playing. There's 6 milliseconds. But that's right.
You
That's right.
keep getting on runs, and I'm just gonna watch.
Dang. All right. Cool. Cool. All right.
GG.
I'm going to. Thank you. I'm very happy with that. I'm gonna stop recording because that actually might be the one that ends up getting uploaded if I don't get another run. I presume I will, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
My summit best is only a 726, so yeah.
Those 0.6, the 6 milliseconds, yeah. Dude, that's crazy.
Well, keep it in mind that I need to like land in front of the cage now because I haven't been being careful with that before. I mean, I know to land around it, but like, I never had any issues with it, so that scares me now.
Yeah, but see, it scares you, but also that's faster because you land sooner.
Don't think that we're at to the stage where that matters.
You got the 727 because of the very minuscule time you saved.
I feel like it wouldn't have made a difference if I landed on the cage or not.
I think it saved like 3 seconds, personally.
Yeah, I don't know. Did I land here? I didn't land here. I landed like
It did the thing where it
here. Dude, what? See, it is correct in that I'm minimizing OBS, but like I'm not. It can go down here then. That works. Alright. Alright, ladies and gents, for what the goal is now, I honestly don't know. I don't know, like I can't say for sure that I think a sub 720 is possible. But
Now it's just,
yes.
you know, how much can you improve it?
Yeah, this is just like, okay, I'm gonna try to get less time. The theoretical PB is by about 3 seconds, is what I'm thinking. If it can be by more, that would be awesome. But my theoretical PB is by about 3 seconds.
I jumped too early. Oh, yeah. The way we keep time is so stupid. Why do you go to it? Why? What, it's like base.
Yeah, there's 100 milliseconds in a second, not 1,000.
Well, no, like that makes sense, but then you go like.
It should be centiseconds.
You go 100 milliseconds in a second, 60 seconds in a minute. Like, who decided to mix up two systems there?
DI mix-ups, man.
Well, I'm glad I could be your co-host today.
I'm sorry, Meta.
No, I mean, this is how I expected it to go. I was like, yeah, maybe I'll be able to finish runs.
Hey, to be fair, I don't think I would have done it if you weren't here. So. Like, not as in, like, the power of you. I just genuinely don't know that. What? I missed that? I just genuinely don't know that I would have wanted to do it.
Mm-hmm. Like, you probably just wouldn't have been playing the game if it weren't for me wanting to also grind.
Right. I already don't know that this can PB, but hey. Nobody said we couldn't try. We did have a pretty stupid time loss earlier, so I don't know. Yeah, we're a cycle behind.
Dang, I didn't realize I was like a whole half cloud cycle behind. That sucks.
Right, that's what I mean, Ryan. I always was confused that they were called milliseconds, yet they acted as like centiseconds. This run's dead.
Woo! I didn't think I landed that.
And if it wasn't already, it is now.
Nice, I got the jump too.
We'll do snow jump for consistency, but that's it. We'll also practice skipping the third spinner, which is something I definitely don't want to do.
I mean, it all depends on, like, the lineup of the things, right? Like, sometimes I skip third spinner, sometimes I skip second spinner.
Well, yeah, but I don't think I skip any a lot of the time. I usually land on the middle spokes a lot.
I mean, if I'm landing on the middle spokes, I definitely just don't have the speed to skip.
Well, I'm like purposely holding myself back out of fear. I don't know. I've just out on those spinners a lot.
No.
One's favorite level. It actually is my favorite level, but
Oh man, this is gonna be a very far behind run.
I'm curious if like what was the first level that was made? It feels like it should be like either snow or candy, and then that space was just like a third level that he made out of filler.
Mm-hmm. If I had to guess, I would say snow came first.
And then candy and then space.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Shortest amount of time you can measure is actually 10 milliseconds.
Oh, the game just insta double jumps. Nice.
I've beaten some of my best times. No, skipping a split does not count as like completing the split. I also accidentally clicked the skip split button.
This is gonna be tight. Oh, okay, I actually don't know if I'm gonna make this.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't that I skipped a split. It's that I never used a transition split before. That's what it was trying to tell me.
Oh, all right. A bit scary in it.
Man, I am not getting one bounce. I'm not skilled enough to get one bounce in candy. Literally, like, the only RNG of the video game. And I can't get it.
Dude, I have, like, become, like, the worst at this snow thing.
What, getting the first coin
like
early?
Yeah. Like, I'm just really bad at it. I didn't practice it too hard, to be fair, but, like, wow.
Do you jump... What height platform do you jump to off of transition?
If I have enough height, I'll go for the second one. If I don't, I'll go for the first. The first is safer, because it's just safer to go for.
I clicked the button. I promise everybody watching.
It depends on my angle.
Oh, okay. Dang, I was consistently, like, anytime I made it to the clouds early in the stream, I was getting the cloud cycle and then just messing it up to a dumb jump. I'm not getting cloud cycle at all now. I don't feel like I'm messing up before it. Maybe I am.
Great. I mean, I'll probably... It's not like I'm not gonna do this run, but... No, I am not going to do this run because it, for some reason, doesn't give me my double jumps sometimes on these platforms, and I don't understand why.
Dang, that was just like an abysmal amount of distance off of the first bounce pad.
Abysmal in a good or bad way?
Horrible. I couldn't even make it to the third bounce pad.
I figured that usually connotates bad, but like I didn't know if it was opposite day or something. I don't know. Could have been opposite day, and I just didn't get the memo. Yeah, I also just got a terrible amount of distance.
Alright, so this feels really good. I didn't get a fling, though. I'm not making it. Worth it.
See, if I don't make that cloud, I know I'm basically not making it.
Oh, absolutely. Like, there's no way. I don't think you can get the cycle without making that cloud. But for me, it's worth going into snow and space just to make sure.
Like, I'm going. That was my fastest time yet. Unfortunately, I can't capitalize off of going any faster, but...
Mm-hmm. We just gotta... Well, I guess, like, yellow candy skip wouldn't even be worthwhile in 100%. If we did find it.
Yeah. A skip that doesn't exist.
Yeah, only ever been theoretical because there's actually just no way of doing it. Snow. Hello.
My friend, he actually did it. He can also solve a Rubik's Cube in 1 second.
Dude, your friend's, like, insane.
Yeah. I get that a lot. Talking about him.
Oh, man, why can't I just do the easy part of a level? Like, normally, see what times I could get if I wasn't... Oh, my goodness. I just don't know how to play the video game anymore. How have I missed 3 coins in a row? I just walked past them. Like, I'm clearly in the hitbox. I'm just bad at the game.
What? Okay. That's... Actually, I'm kind of sad about that.
I'd have a better chance grinding for any percent.
Dude, I had... Yeah, I'm sure you have a better chance of grinding for any percent.
Hey, less coins to collect.
Yeah, 4. Why did I do that?
3 bounce.
No, I'm gonna get... Whatever.
You're kidding! It didn't give it to me. I was right over it. I had to grab all 3 spinners.
Same. Oh, this is like definitely not gonna be faster. I thought like maybe, but it's just not.
No, dude, I missed snow jump by a pixel. I keep forgetting you can go further than the graphic on right side, but it's the whole point of going right side.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Thank. This really
Yep.
sucks. Hey, can I get up on? Thank you. All right. Anyways.
Hey, that's what happened to me.
Really?
Yeah. It
See, I don't.
It sucks. Because
Dude,
it just keeps
really?
doing it. Wait, what'd you die on? How'd you die in space?
Oh, I just jumped off.
Oh.
I wasn't about to play that.
Before that, though, you were on pace.
Yeah. Minus 0.5 seconds.
Dude, time save is time save, okay?
I know. I'm just saying. Like,
If you're gonna crush my record, like, crush it by 0.5 more.
you just reminded me that we don't need to get all the coins in the 5 thing all at once, because we can get one on the way back. And I completely forgot about that.
Oh. Yeah.
I've been losing time for it, probably. I
Nice.
mean, minimal amounts of time, but I've been losing time for it, so. Just like that, I got a good bounce.
So what
And
you're
the
saying
world
is my
was a-
candy is better than yours.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Sorry. I'm just singing a little bit of Little Sister by whoever records. Are you excited for your stream to get copyrighted and for you to get taken down off of Twitch and banned because you're Pokimane or something?
Yep. Dude, can't believe
good.
they're gonna catch me for impersonating Pokimane.
For playing Little Sister on stream?
Yeah.
Can we please get Pokey to play Unicorn on stream? That'd be great for the game, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure so many speedrunners watch Pokimane.
Well, they do, trust me.
Man, I'm literally not getting to the 3rd bounce pad anymore. Like, I've been losing speed more and more. The bounce pad distance actually is higher if you have positive emotions.
That's the ticket. I didn't even realize. I would unironically believe you. Like, dude, I ain't got no better leads.
It keeps eating the jump. I don't get it. It's like, no, you don't get a double jump. Also, you're gonna land on this thing and not get a jump.
Book your double jump plus ratio. What if the unicorn had a Twitter account and it was just like really toxic?
Maybe if you had a horn, you would have grabbed that coin.
I post like the I can double jump image and he comes in with like I can triple jump. Hey yo, just did the house jump in snow.
Dude, it would. Imagine not knowing how to do snow boost.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. A good run. Don't watch me fall off.
Nice. I'm too good. Landed too clean on the edge.
I knew I freaking jumped too early. Get up? Question mark? I knew I jumped too early there too.
Should have committed to right side. It's already a ruined run.
Hitting to right side is cringe.
Dude, I need to practice right side, honestly. Might as well do a full snow run. Oh yeah, in practice, first try I can remember where to go and get the early coin.
I genuinely do not think right side is easier.
Easier, no. Faster, barely.
Is it not easier? I thought you thought it
No.
was easier.
No, I think there's more chance of saving it if you miss the earlier jumps, because there's more of an invisible platform than left side, I think. No, I think because for left side, the graphic lines up. Like, you can jump at the edge of the cloud. For right side, I think it's slightly mismatched. So it's harder, but you're really only benefiting from being closer to the key when you land.
Please. Coinage. It's weird because in a certain way going slower makes it faster anyways. Because I get a spinner cycle then, which I don't normally get. I'm just on the same cycle every time. Like, I don't know why I'm trying to pretend I can go faster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm completely fine with consistent. Where's my jump? As I was saying, I'm completely fine being consistent with 3 bounce.
Well, I gotta jump.
If it
Yeah, I
mattered.
forgot what I was doing. Oh, I'm a second behind.
Alright,
Where
now
I
I'm
normally
just
am.
going straight to... Nice, I didn't get the wall jump back.
Keep this gold. Dang. Oh, that was close. That was a bit close. That was a bit
Dude,
close.
what is this momentum? Where is it sending me? Like,
get that
those
coin.
are not the directions I'm holding.
I think I got that coin. I'm just going to hope I got that coin. I do not have time to, like, look. And I don't know what my count should be right now, but I think it's okay. We are most likely a cycle behind. But it is deja vu.
Of course I can just perfectly
Yeah.
right
I'm
side.
a bit behind here, but once again it's fine because the amount of time I lose there I could probably make up by just being smart on the spinners. Unfortunately I don't do that a lot, so it's kind of a rarity. Are you watching me when I'm halfway through snow?
No, of course
Okay.
not. I was mostly trying to see if you had missed a coin. You did not, so.
I love spinners.
Aren't they great?
That was sad. I feel like I understand what happened because this game has no coyote time. I
Mhm.
just simply was too like since did a spin, I had not enough time to jump. By the time I had enough time to jump, I was already off the platform, and his runs are really slow. But
You know what? I wonder. Hold on. I just had a random thought of like, if we were to time like a task, because like live split moves at 1 time speed, right? Believe it or not. Can you slow down live split?
With cheat engine?
Yeah. Like, is that a thing?
It's just something I've never thought of. Dude, what if somebody did that to, like, fake a run? I mean, I feel like somebody would probably notice, but...
Just like slow down your timer?
Yeah, like, but what if they put their timer on, like, 0.9, so that, like, in the end it actually made a massive difference?
It'd definitely get caught.
Yeah, almost guaranteed.
Because people who would know, like, the time cues would be like, there's no way he got here that much quicker.
Right.
Alright, it let me in. 0.5. Dude, these big brain strats, I'm actually just slowing down time itself.
Yeah, I genuinely don't know. Okay, we're good. It's gonna be tight, but we're good.
Alright, I can't tell if it's going slower.
Wait, we're not good? Question mark? We're good. Just like that.
We're going 0.2. Oh, dude.
I'm like hurting.
Dude, I'm a genius. Just slow time down. Alright.
Trap.
Here's what we're doing. I am going to run the game at half speed. See if I can manage a run.
I hate this Start of Snow thing. I don't know why I'm so bad at it all of a sudden. I don't remember having this much trouble with it. But apparently I did. Apparently I am would be the better way to project that.
Oh, it's so sluggish. It's so slow.
Yeah, that's what half speed will do to you.
So, like, technically, this is a task. Like, this is not what you would think of a task. A task is usually like, you know, frame perfect inputs and whatnot. But technically,
but we don't know what we're doing, so
I am being assisted by a tool. Therefore, it is a tool-assisted speedrun.
Alright, buddy. Grab that coin. Okay. I mean... Dude! Okay, now it's bad. I know that one thing shouldn't make a difference whether or not it's bad, but trust me, it does.
Rian, thank you for the bad RNG. Making up
Dude,
for the cheating.
I've missed like 5 coins in this run. Wow, I'm behind by like 4 seconds. That's actually a lot more than I thought.
Why does the bad RNG work right away?
Yeah. Right side strats.
Nice.
Figured I'd go for it since I was behind. Would save me my 4 seconds.
Hopefully that's all the bad RNG that actually happens.
I'd be impressed if you got through a full run, honestly.
Just like execution-wise, or like lasting the pain of moving this slow?
Both, but more execution-wise. I'm not saying you're bad. I'm just saying like,
It's
I mean,
so
you had
different.
seen earlier
Yeah.
that it is just so different to play.
I want bad RNG for tests because it shouldn't matter. Yep. That's definitely how it works. I'm honestly not even sure if this is possible anymore. Now I'm really thinking it's not possible anymore. Oh, great, I get a good bounce. Slowed down. Seemed like the lower I was jumping into it. Maybe that's a clue on how it works.
It's not, but I'll do it anyways for superstitious reasons. I already shake the camera and line up the camera a certain way in the end.
Mm-hmm. Do you do a diagonal?
I don't know. I just shake the. Honestly, I think I just shake the camera.
Nice. Yeah, this isn't possible anymore. I don't think, at least. Now it's really not possible. Man, this is painful. 15 or 1454. Well, the timer is also slowed down. So, technically, I am shooting for a sub 730.
The famous words.
Unfortunately, we still run into the problem of me not being good at the game and missing coins randomly, which shouldn't happen. In my prime, I was not missing coin hitboxes.
It's true. This man has held multiple world records in this game over me, even to the point where I think I, at one point, said I was gonna. What? Oh my gosh! At one point, said I was gonna quit. I just missed a whole cycle because of that. That actually really annoys me because I finally had gotten something that I liked. Oh whoa! Whoa! Whoa now!
Oh, are you
Did not expect to see that in the Meta Forever chat.
are you more of an uwu person?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Dang. I'm actually Team Owo. Alright, this is very painful. I'm gonna speed it up just a bit. We're going 0.75.
I just gave myself cardiac arrest temporarily for a short period of time. Wow. It's almost as if I can't get any faster. I think I can, I just... Yeah.
See, this definitely feels better, not being super slow.
Oh, what, playing... you playing one-time speed again?
7.5.
Did you change the timer accordingly?
I did.
Alright, very nice.
Alright, pretty sure it has nothing to do with what height adjacent you are with the bounce pad.
And there, there you have it, folks.
Disproven.
The answer I knew all along. I almost didn't get the double jump there.
Who would have come up with such a dumb theory?
Nope, I'm still like, I don't know. I'm starting to think that it's actually me just being really fast. Alright, I probably won't PB anymore. But you know. We'll see. Anything could happen.
Oh, I didn't think I made it, honestly.
That'll be the same exact time.
I don't think I make this cycle. It's gonna be moving away, like right as I get there. Yep. And it didn't give me the spin anyway. That sucks.
No, I missed Gage. I missed Gage. I missed Gage.
No!
No!
Did you land on the ledge?
No, I'm right here. It's not going.
Oh, that sucks.
How is this not going? What if I hit E? Really?
Dude.
Where's this hitbox, dude?
Oh.
Like, I wasn't even worried about it.
That sucks.
I even split, so that sucks.
Dang, that was a 724 if you got it. Oh, and you did the double split. So now you need to get your times back.
Well, yeah, because well, like I prepared to split. Like that wasn't even me doing like a mistake on the keyboard. Like I pressed B, A, and P P on the keyboard all at the same time.
Yeah,
like,
but
because I expected this to go. Why
yeah,
is
but
not
it seems
going?
like you also press. Is it just flat out not? Dude.
What?
That's so dumb. Nice 2-minute time save.
Thank you. That was gonna be a 724 meta.
Dude,
Now
that's
what?
crazy. Now you've got to look at your recording, get your old times back. Also, I'm back on 1 time speed because slowing it down was.
You know what my milliseconds for the 727 were?
I want to say it was a 6.5. Also, hey, Tulios.
I'm low-key just going to
All right, well,
change
that's
the last time so I can compare against better splits anyways.
okay.
And that's a combination of me being lazy and also just like, okay.
I mean, don't
727.
you usually race against gold anyway? With Unicorn?
In this I don't, although I should.
Meat. I am in pain while... I mean, I guess at this moment, Blizzard is by far in more pain than me. I'm stuck in candy. I knew I'd be stuck in candy. Blizzard is like crushing my world record and then crushing his world record.
Alright guys, we're gonna do some controller only attempts to see what I can do.
Really?
It's not faster. I don't think it's faster. I just want to see what I can do.
It's only faster in space.
True.
Some of the camera angles for the run really suck. Just letting you know now.
I'm already experiencing some of that. Alright. Silent on meta, true. I'm trying. I'm trying my best, but honestly, I don't. Oh, Google opinion rewards, guys. Hold on.
Dude, that's
I
how
looked
excited
into
I
buying
get
a
whenever
house
I see
plant.
like a Twitch RPG survey pop up. I'm like, yo, give me that free 300
During the
bits.
past week, have you looked into buying a house plant? Have I? No. See, I want to answer yes, so it asks me more questions and I get more money. Because that's usually how it works. I gotta plug in my phone. I unfortunately am no longer giving you a view on Twitch.tv.
Dang. I'm still screen sharing, right? No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, wait, yeah, because my
You're
OBS
screen
is
sharing
smart.
like the OBS, which is, yeah, what I'd rather see.
Nope.
It's just
too
I
slow.
lurk for the view.
Yeah. And I missed the jump. Yes, there's no
Okay, well
coyotes.
regardless, sum of best is 723 now for sure. So.
Oh, okay. Dude, that 720, and that wasn't a good run, right?
Well, it wasn't. We're kind of cutting. Like I want to say it was bad, but I kind of made very little mistakes there.
How are you feeling with this sub 720 being possible? Are we ready to axe that yet?
I'm not ready to axe it yet, but
This is not
That's-
co-op. We're kind of racing, but not in like an organized sense. Both just kind of grinding out times.
yeah, I want to see chat.
At the start of today, I was the 100% world record holder, and Blizzard was the any percent world record holder. Now Blizzard holds both unicorn world records, and most likely all the IL records.
I mean, only one of them submitted, but
Yeah, was that just Candy?
What'd you say?
Was that Candy?
Yeah. I had some IL recordings, but I think they're slow. So.
Honestly, it'd be best just grabbing the ones from. Woo! It insta double jumped
Grabbing the ones from earlier.
from whatever your world record had. Assuming those are the fastest ones. Oh, I'm already too slow.
That's definitely not going to be the fastest ILs. But I don't know that I have the fastest ILs. Recorded, so.
Joking. So, don't land on fences. They're evil.
By the way, I went back to mouse after one try, so there's your lore. I really feel like it is just like there's such a. It's just the camera. I feel like I can control the unicorn fine, but the camera is.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah. Like you're putting in mad work. You know, that's pretty fresh, but. And the run's dead. I hate this so much, dude. That's all I gotta do.
Doesn't this just bring you back? It's been a
He's
year.
still playing Osu. It has been like an hour since we talked about that. I need to pull up your chat elsewhere. I don't like not having it. Here, let me snag my iPad.
Yeah, so this run, for anybody who hasn't seen Unicorn before, we picked it up when Jeez, what was the record for any percent? It was probably like 8 minutes.
39.
Yeah. And we pretty much just like collaborated on new strats, new order of coins, even just like which level to start in first, since Candy has the longest run up and the run doesn't start until you enter a level. And ended up getting the time under 6 minutes. Blizzard's time is a 5:58, right?
556.
5:56. And then we also created the 100% category, just to kind of have some variety. And this is kind of like us wanting to return to it. We had a new cycle for the space level. Nice, I love missing every coin. So good.
My authenticator app. What now?
Dude, am I missing 2 cycles? I'm missing 2 cycles. I didn't realize I was playing that poorly. So the main thing for Candy is that orange candy. Well, in 100% there's also the cloud cycle, which I guess you need to hit the same cloud cycle every time if you want to hit the same orange candy cycle here. You can move slightly.
Yes, I know my screen share is down. Just hold on.
Yeah. That orange candy is on a 10-second cycle. Nice. That sucked. So any time we get a chance to like save 10 seconds, like it takes a lot of routing to be able to save that next 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Of all levels, Snow has probably had the least amount of change, just because the coins are kind of just in areas that you kind of have to go to in a certain order. We've tried doing like this right side first and then going to the left side, but it never really stacked up to anything.
And I'm back. Man, I'm very sad that I lost that run. But you can always hope for a better one.
I'm not getting my double jump. Oh, I did.
Been meaning to ask you, what's your favorite cheese?
I'm a pepper jack kind of guy.
Pepper jack?
I like a little kick, even though
Alright,
pepper jack
alright.
isn't very spicy. The idea is there.
Ooh, alright. My emotional state was just enough to get me to the cloud. That was a pretty bad bounce, though. I gotta cheer up a little bit.
Alright, right side snow jump. I'm not looking down enough. Nope, too early. I knew once I messed up the triple setup that I wasn't going to make it. I wasn't ready to adjust. I've beaten times. Oh, did I have a better snow transition? Cool.
What am I doing? And I'm here. Oh, while meta's running, I'll show you guys something cool. Let me see if I can.
Oh, yeah. Wow, did you...
Alright, there we go.
Nice.
You can get up here.
First try.
So that's cool. I think it's also possible to get on the ear. Yeah. And this is the highest point
Yes!
that we know of that you can get.
I was thinking positively.
There you go. See, we cracked it. After all this time. It's about how positive you think. I feel like.
Honestly, Blizzard, I feel like a game we would both enjoy. That kind of has the same level of jank as this, but probably more polished. It's called, I want to say it's Kingdom on the Coast.
Like you're gonna say like something like ukulele.
No, Ukulele is a much better video game.
Yeah, I didn't like it, but I just don't think I like that. I didn't play it, like let me disclaimer. I got it. I don't remember how I got it, but I didn't pay for it.
Are you talking about the first one or the second one?
That also sounds bad. I got it for free somehow. I don't remember how though.
Yo, I got so much speed off of that
I don't know
bounce.
if it was the first one. I would assume it's the first one. It was just called Ukulele, and I got it for free, or I played it for free, or something along those lines. Maybe it was like an Epic thing. Maybe it was like a. Definitely wasn't Game Pass.
I've never actually played the first one. The second one is more of like a Donkey Kong Country. It's 2D.
Oh yeah, no, it was like a 3D game. I don't know. I think I'm just probably not into that style, but. Yo, last night he was gaming out of his mind. I'm stuck on the corner of the house.
What was I doing yesterday? What were we playing yesterday?
Well, he said no. Yurt said last night he was gaming out of his mind.
Oh, okay. Nice. Also, hey Clark. Sorry, I'm very focused now that I'm actually on a run.
Let's go. Nice.
Yo, let's go! Let's go! I love when it eats a jump. And I get bonked. Nice. So glad I don't even get a chance at a good run.
Seeing plus 0.0 really just does make you feel like the most consistent person to ever live. Hello? Okay. Could have been better. Oh, that works.
No, I knew that there wasn't enough mid-air rotation for getting a super jump or a wall jump.
Multiple heart attacks were just invented by me and placed into my body.
Dang, I just warped through that coin.
Congrats!
Nice.
Alright, well, this is coin!
24 people in a row. Holy cow. Wait, why are you playing online Dark Souls? Aren't the servers down? You're not supposed to be playing Dark Souls online. It's got a fatal bug.
Fatal bug?
Yeah, so there's a possibility that people can brick your entire PC just by entering your world or something.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, so here's the problem with this. Yes, that's actually exactly what I wanted to do.
It didn't split. Awesome. Which means this is going to be a very strange gold.
I don't know if that was good or
I
not.
didn't realize people had private Dark Souls 3 servers.
I'm like 2 seconds behind. But, we go anyways, because we can still PB. Man, we got it.
You're kidding! Oh, man. Well, not getting any kind of launch because apparently I just slipped through.
Imagine thinking you're 2 seconds behind and then knowing you're 2 seconds behind and it being correct and you just feel like a genius at being bad.
So good. I love being a genius at being bad. It's what I majored in.
Genius at being bad.
Alright, let's see if I can at least do this cycle properly. Oh, the gold tile almost had me. Wow, I didn't auto-collect that. That's actually kind of weird. Get the camera line up. Oh, oh. I think I've got it. Yo, and we got the boost! Blizzard.
Yo, that's actually hype.
That means there's probably like another second that Blizzard can save.
I actually just had a really good gold tile, so... okay, this still works. Things change slightly, but...
Nope. 7:59. Hey! I got a sub 8 this stream. It's kind of cool.
Let's go.
I'll take it.
Oh, that was bad.
Honestly, with that only being plus 13, like... That's
Wait,
the...
I'm losing more time than I thought.
That's the equivalent of just missing a
Wait,
candy
what?
cycle.
What am I losing so much time on? Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought I did well.
What did you lose so much time on? Huh.
Don't know.
Oh!
What the heck?
Okay, yeah, Dark Souls 3 Blue Sentinel is updated. Yeah, the crazy...
Dude, I am like, that was my best run so far of space. Like, you cannot tell me.
Plus 5. It's
What
kinda
was that?
weird.
Can I check what the time is on a non-PB run? No? Okay.
Alright. Save those golds, except... Edit splits. Get rid of the 2 space split.
Theoretically, that was like 237. Because my gold is a 234. How, I don't know, but... Cool. I mean, good run for consistency's sake.
I think it's already too late for it to kind of leak into Elden Ring. Since everyone knows right? And they're not just gonna keep all Dark Souls servers down.
Give me another moment to check when my classes are tomorrow,
Okay. Um,
and then I'll be back on screen again.
I think they're actually fixing it. I would hope. And I'm sure if they don't actually fix it, the people who know how to exploit it are going to do the same thing as a publicity stunt again to bring it back to the forefront, because I think the Souls community was very vocal about it when it came out. Again, thankfully, as far as people know, the only people who know how to exploit it are people who are trusted and in these community or in these teams that make the mods to protect players, which is good. There's them, and then I think the person who found it isn't one of those people. Probably is now. But still, it's like still a really big exploit to have existed all this time with no one knowing. Apparently they did know for a few months now, but nothing had gotten done, and so they finally kind of tried pushing it forward for more people to know about it. Wasn't thinking happy thoughts, I guess. Unfortunate. That's alright, that first coin doesn't really matter, since we could just grab it here.
Dude, okay, I'm acting like something bad happened. Nothing bad happened, I'm just reading an email, and I'm saying that because natural word to use.
I hope this email finds you well.
Okay.
Ah, yeah, already too late for that cycle. Can I get to the other? Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'm still not getting Candy Cycle, but we'll be very close, I think. Yeah. That's the cycle I should have been hitting. That's alright. I'm fine with another run here. Hey, Nerdy Dad, thank you for the raid. Kind of racing, kind of just throwing runs together. Blizzard has now taken the world record from me. How was Breath of the Wild? Why did I jump? Instinct to just spin jump, I guess. I've gotten one good run out of Candy. That was positive. However, I'm just happy to get out of Candy, regardless. Ooh, I thought I wasn't moving fast enough, and I spun too early in the dark movement. This is really clean snow movement so far. Alright, better than last run. You know, minus not being gold out of Candy. As long as it doesn't, like, insta-double jump, we're pretty set. I'll even be happy with, like, 4 bounce. Nice. If the unicorn rotated the other way, I don't think I would have gotten my jump back. Was that 4? Am I bad at math? I think that was 4. I used the double jump too early. Now with 75% less salt. That's good. Let's see, that's going to ask me to save that gold. Alright, that's good that I'm getting the transition time down. Good armor is good. What armor do you use? I'm trying to think of... I think I normally went with fashion. Nope, I spun jump. In my head, I just thought, imagine this game, but blindfolded. That would be horrible. Obviously, you wouldn't do jumps like that, but even just going on to the candies, like, you'd have to know what cycle you're on. I believe... Oh, okay. Upgraded hooded set. Okay. Oh, that's the only set you have. Oh, just too late for getting that. Yeah, soldier armor doesn't seem too great. Would I be willing to try a Souls game hitless? It's a good question. I don't think I would. I think I'm capable of it. I don't think that's kind of the challenge I look for in a game. I guess it depends on the game, but I don't... I don't find that as tuned to like my liking as like a low level or like Sekiro. I did the no deflect and deflect only. Like I think I'm capable of doing a no hit, but I don't think I'd probably reject that as a redemption run. I swear I grab those coins in a different pattern every time. That's the first time I did a spin jump there. I think usually I just spin. Nice, got the good rotation. Ooh, I'm even high enough to spin on the fence. Almost got to the bounce pad too. Oh no! The problem with grabbing your 50th coin going up is just immediately kills your momentum there. Still got some momentum off of those, but not much. Wow. That was too far. I need to be more centered on that box. Alright. Like Blizzard said, hardest trick in the game.
Alright. I'm here.
I
Sorry
think I
for
got it.
leaving the stream
No,
for so long.
I missed it.
I feel bad about that, but...
No, I mean, like, you talking didn't have anything to do with it. I was just
I wasn't even talking about that, but yeah.
Oh. Well, in that case, it actually was your fault that I missed Snow Jump. I also just noticed that your screen is just sharing my screen, which is sharing your screen.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We're back. Playing some Unicorn, and I am good to go for as long as you want to go.
Oh, I need to re-click watch stream.
We did technically get what we sought out to get, so...
Hold up, before you start a run. We might as well start together.
Alright.
I had a bunch of fun doing Demon Souls no-hit, but Dark Souls 2 was not fun. See, I feel like the general consensus would be like, alright, you're going to be a spellcaster, but depending on the game, that's not fun, and some enemies just aren't fun to deal with that way. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Off to a great start.
Are you doing no reset? Are we doing no reset, or did you just want to start at the same time?
I mean, I'm probably, like, as long as I don't die, I'm gonna no reset.
Okay, I might as well do the same.
Yeah, I didn't think I got that.
Oh, that was. It actually likes depressed people better.
Really?
I was so positive. And that was probably my worst one yet.
Dang. So it's just like it's right in the middle.
Yeah, that might actually be. Never mind, I died. So I guess we
Dang.
aren't doing. That's unfortunate.
Well, I'm not getting the cycle anyway. I may miss 2 cycles with how slow this is. Which means you can still catch up.
Oh, I was gonna say you could reset and we could start over again, but
Oh.
hey.
Alright, well, theoretical, I guess.
Definitely a straight face kind of block, I think.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Just don't let the bounce pad know how you're feeling.
Well, that creates the same issue all over.
Then it just has to guess.
Yeah, which I've already been doing.
Demon Souls one-shot spells, yeah. Alright. Excuse me?
What happened?
How did I
What
just
happened?
save a minute 30 on candy?
Oh, you're going real fast. Trust.
Dude, what was... Huh? Hold on.
Dude,
No,
that was crazy.
no, don't save those splits. Did Live Split just... It was broken, right? We were at like 3 minutes. And my candy split is definitely... Oh, did I double split? Was it on snow? It was probably on snow. So I was probably like, wait, no. 2 snow isn't a minute and a half.
Take a shot every time you see candy plus 0.0 on my screen.
I'm so confused.
I always clarify this, but don't actually do that when I say doing that. I just say that a lot.
I'm really confused with what Live Split did there. And or what I did.
Dude, I just did a whole whole dance.
Alright.
Trying to get down to that present.
Nice.
I just walked across the ground. What am I doing?
Oh. Wasn't positive enough. We were close. Dude, I was thinking of Bob Ross, but I wasn't thinking about the happy little tree.
Ah, that's could be worse. That's that's the way we'll put it. That's how I'll say that. It could be worse. Ooh, but I crossed those really fast. Like that was genuinely such a fast cross.
Was the could be worse the bounce?
The bounce pads, yeah. Okay, wow. I crossed so fast that I made up that time. Oh, I didn't make it. I actually have either died too early or made it every time. So that's kind of rare.
Dang it, I'm missing another cycle? Or is that... No, never mind. That's missing 1 cycle.
Dang.
That's not...
That was like it, guys. Dude, I'm sitting here like, I lost 3 seconds on space. In what to me was my fastest run. Which is scaring me.
That's always the rough part when you feel like something's just like so good and then it turns out that it wasn't.
Yeah, it's like kind of scaring me. Because I don't know where that issue lies. Yeah, like I was trying to think back on it and I'm just like, I don't know.
Woo, it ate my double jump. Alright, well this isn't going to be a gold transition. Or it is because I accidentally clicked split too early. My finger panicked.
Come on. I was feeling a little giddy. You know what?
I was feeling a little giddy.
It was my favorite thing we've made up so far. Made up as in 100% true fact that we discovered. Alright, next time I'm gonna force a tear out of my eye to make the... What if, like... Like, there's a game, right? That actually did this. Like, you had to connect your webcam and, like, based on your emotional state, would the game change? It's actually kind of an interesting concept.
That reminds me, I really got to get to Before Your Eyes It's a game that's linked with your webcam that basically like you're going through like a ton of different scenes, but the scenes last as long as you're not blinking.
Interesting. That is interesting. I actually am kind of intrigued by my concept. Like, what if like the meta in the end, or like the strat for speedrunning ended up being like that you had to be in like to the camera like an incredibly depressive state. So like the best speedrunners just had to like get like
sobbing.
Sorry, something about this concept that's
I just
really
want a
funny to me.
PB, man.
Yeah, it would work.
You can tell if you're genuine. Ah, miss no jump.
Okay.
Tier
0%.
percent. Do I want new golds? No. Oh.
Alright guys, controller run.
Oh, great. Alright, see if you can beat me in controller. Can't wait for us to both die on a jump.
You'll be lucky if I make it.
3,
Alright.
2, 1, go. Dude, I'm so happy. Didn't work.
I was feeling stressed and it worked out, so just want to let you know. New lore. All my years of being a COD player came back for this moment for me to get a theoretical. Gosh dang it.
Oh,
Dude, I was
dude.
actually kind of going. Like, I actually feel like pretty proud of what I was doing. That being said, I think this is actually really slow. And also, you're not supposed to do that, so don't do that. And also, there's an invisible wall there. Oh, dang, I'm like, this game is impossible.
I'm gonna have to do the second cloud, which means I'm missing the cycle.
Yeah, there's just like, you are at such a disadvantage. Like, genuinely plug your keyboard in.
Dude, it's just
It's
like
the stigma.
performing the, like, I haven't played as many games with mouse and keyboard, so I don't really have that kind of muscle memory. So like doing anything, well, spin is on mouse, right?
Yeah.
So it's that in spacebar. Like, I could probably do it. It's just,
I feel like
it's so much
the
more
only thing you're gonna
comfortable.
have a disadvantage on is the mouse angles. Like, you know the control stick angles, I know the mouse angles. But like, in general, I feel like just your speed just increases so much when the character's not in this, like, what's happening is, I'm noticing, like, I'm having to round so much more. Like, the character is, like, rounding instead of doing these, like, sharper angles because I'm just turning around and holding W again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I felt like I was doing everything fine, but, like, I was, like, so clearly slow. But, hey.
I knew it. I knew once I made the jump that I wasn't close enough to the fence.
Oh, why did I need an extra jump there? What was that?
Oh, that tree. Bad camera.
No, bug 0.6. The saga has ended.
No, I landed on the edge of it. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. I grabbed the top and the bottom coin in the stack.
Is that a good thing?
Nope, missed the middle.
Oh. Dang, that is unfortunate.
I don't think I've ever done that before. Nice.
Dude, I have so many times like had that happen and I don't get it.
Gold snow.
Hey.
That's a real gold.
Wow.
That was horrible.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we're back to the same square one. Dude, oh my gosh, Rian, and you don't even know. You don't even know. Hold on, I have to focus.
Oh, I already know what you're gonna bring up.
So this man, so, you know what? We'll talk about this when one of us dies.
I'm in space. The only way I'm dying is to a slow time.
I don't want to talk about it right now while I'm trying to focus. Alright, we're behind. I just walked across that slowly. And down smash. I met up with a couple of people and meta came. That's the easiest way to describe it. And we went bowling. This was like a month ago at this point. A month and like
Dude,
5 days ago.
I'm so glad that my joystick sucks. I actually got like no flame.
That's not good. That's not good. That's. Okay. Well, the run's dead now for sure, but. And Meta was easily the most consistent player out of all of us at getting like the speed, accuracy, and all of that of the bowling ball. However, almost for until the end of the last game, like we're talking the last 3 or 4 bowls of the last game, he could not, out of all of us being the most consistent at getting a bunch of pins, actually get a full-on strike. And every time he would miss the strike, it was almost always a split, and he would almost never get the spare.
Either a 9 or a split.
Yeah.
I'm very consistent at those.
And then if he got a 9, he would almost always. Hey, you hit the spare.
I had some good spares. Gold space.
You want to run? Oh, was it just because you were behind in candy?
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
Snow was gold, but behind. Somehow I lost 12 seconds in snow and golden.
I mean, like, do you
That
just
doesn't
not
make
have
sense.
your old splits or
I
something?
do.
Okay, so then you just straight up like actually did well.
No, like that shouldn't. How do you lose time on a split but gold? Wait, that shouldn't be
Wait, what?
possible, right?
Wait, you lost time on a split but golded?
Yeah,
Wait.
that's not possible. What is live
No, no,
skate?
no, 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 because you have the entrance stuff now, right? Are you comparing Candy and Snow? Or are you comparing Enter Snow and Snow?
Um.
I think it's because of the Enter stuff. I don't know, like,
Okay.
how.
Yeah. So because it doesn't have like the 13 seconds of that transition,
It's a gold.
it's a gold, but I still gained like 12 seconds. So it's just barely a gold. Which also explains why space was a gold. Which is good. That means I was like doing both of those pretty well comparatively.
Right.
So let's see what those are now.
Well, congrats. It's actually fairly decent.
Both 13-second transitions, that's pretty good. The snow one was pretty bad. That could be lower.
Alright, guys. Patience is key. We're not going to try to rush this part, but at the same time, we're also speed running, so it's kind of a double-edged sword, but and just like that, I got the spin off and I got the early cycle. So, yay!
Yeah, so it
Happiness.
was 1.4 seconds faster than my PB in snow. And then 16 seconds faster in space. Pretty good.
What?
Oh, do
I mean,
they
it's
look
fine.
that similar? I mean, do you
God,
think...
that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Come on. Okay. That was really stupid. Like, how did I not hit that coin?
Yeah. You were
Yeah.
like right there and then moved away. Seemed like a me kind of move.
Dude. Okay, this is mega slow. Oh my goodness. We are 5, 6, 7 seconds behind. I don't know. A lot.
I wonder
Like,
if the Broken Archstone seeming like Anne Orlando / Painted World would explain why Priscilla and Guinevere are giant. Since wasn't
you are.
wasn't the Broken Archstone like the giants? Something with the giants? I've never played Demon Souls, so I'm working off of like very little information. Okay, it was giant themed. You get snake warriors and sorcerers
Wow.
and a Jester Thomas NPC.
I missed the coin. let's just see how it goes. I mean, that's gonna change when the cutscene comes up, but
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that would have been slow anyways. We're a cycle behind what we normally would be on. Man, that's a bummer. I mean, I don't think
Well,
it would have, surmounted to anything anyways, but
the real Demon Souls was the friends we made along the way.
well,
I'm kind of losing it for tonight.
yeah, I'm also kind of there. I mean, I got what I wanted. I'm sad I lost the 724, but such is life, So, and I don't even know that I'll grind for it or not. Hey, I got up there fast.
You
So,
did. You
yeah,
got the
thanks.
you got the 727 though.
I do have the 727. So there you go.
Make sure to submit it. Don't be like me and
Yeah, no, I'm submitting it because it's world record.
yeah.
I guess it's back to Fairy Afterlife for the sub 630 for me.
I'm tempted to join that grind.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of crushed my time. I've got to have a world record over you in something.
I guess you don't have any of those anymore, huh?
I'm trying to think if I do.
You're faster than me in East.
Yeah.
For now.
Hey, wanna speedrun Ashen?
Yeah. Let me get back to you on that one.
Did I have a better Ghost Runner demo time than you?
No.
Okay.
Although I never submitted my time because I didn't like it.
Well, I had submitted and it was like
You and I both got frustrated at that game, but I remember you got frustrated at it much more.
Yeah, I think it came down again to controller versus mouse and keyboard.
Hey, I think in Fairy Afterlight you probably have the advantage.
In a way, just having some extra lore.
No, I mean like controller has an advantage.
Oh, sort of. So, you play with keyboard and mouse, right?
Yeah. No, you don't play with mouse at all.
Or keyboard, yeah. It's what? WASD and then
WASD to move the fairy. Arrow keys to move the character.
That's right. Okay. Because it's Celeste controls for the character, and then Wispy is.
Well, unfortunately, it's not Celeste controls for the character because X is jump and Z is dash, not the other way around.
Oh.
Actually, I don't know what the default controls for Celeste are, and then C is to interact.
So.
And spacebar is to interact with the fairy. So, I'm quite literally like
using everything.
Yeah, there's some weird angles I got going on while I'm playing that game, I will say. I wanted to, when I streamed it, have a hand cam just to show how ridiculous it was, but I couldn't get a good angle for it.
So there's that I would say controller definitely has better layout. However, if you're playing on controller and you jump in the air, how do you think you would do a downwards attack?
Hold down and then press the attack button.
If only. Wouldn't that be smart? So the way it's set up for a controller is very strange. If you're holding down when you're in the air, you attack in the direction you're facing, not down. However, you get the pogo as if you were down striking. Where if you hold to the side, you downward strike, but you don't get the pogo. You get the hit as if you were doing a sideward strike. It's a very strange thing. Obviously not intended at all. But that's what I have to deal with like aerial pogos. Which, to be fair, it has its situations. Like sometimes it doesn't feel safe pogoing on top of an enemy. Imagine just being able to pogo on the side of them to where if you miss by a little bit, you still don't take a hit. You can just keep pogoing. So it is nice in that sense.
It's true.
Not really that impressive, but in Dark Souls 1, there's an unused Spider Hollow hybrid that they use in Dark Souls 2. I believe Dark Souls Nightfall uses that in their mod. Yeah, I do remember seeing that as like that's a annoying Dark Souls 2 enemy. Giant snow yeti with its mouth on its belly. Oh great. Kind of sounds like the Hollow guys in Ring City. Those big golem guys. Yeah, go ahead and link an image. I don't think the bot would care. Oh, that's weird. Like, it kind of looks like it has teeth, but I don't think it has teeth. I think that's just fur. Yeah. That mod just has him... I don't know why every mod that seems to use him as a boss puts him, like, where... Uh, who's the seal guy? Not Ingi. Why can't I think of his name? On top of the ghost house. I guess, yeah, they probably do also put him in Gwyn's Arena. Anyway, that was Unicorn. If anyone watched that.
Our main speed game.
Yeah, that's our main speed game. If anyone watched that and was like, boy, do I want to play this game and speedrun it, because if you're going to play it, you're going to speedrun it. That's just the rules. We don't make them. It is a fun game. It gets kind of technical.
It's a fun game, it's a free game, and it is a full game?
French
game. That's it. There we go. Fun game, a free game, and a French game, and that's how you know.
And if you're kind of worried, if you actually did kind of, you're like, yeah, I could see myself speedrunning this, but those tricks, they look kind of difficult. There is a speedrunning guide to the game made by Blizzard.
So
you can learn all...
It's linked on the speedrun.com.
Yeah.
And
resources,
this game is called Unicorn.
I assume.
That or it's under guides. You'll find it. Let's find it.
Probably guides. You're probably right.
See, that would be smart, but I feel like something like me would put it under resources because it's a link. Or we could just not have the page load.
That'd be cool too. If you'd watch this, I'm gonna pull it up. Frame 1. Boom. It's in guides.
Just like that. The lore.
That was 7 months ago. Wow. We really do just pick this game up every about 6 months. We're keeping on that trend.
Yeah, keeping on that trend.
We will raid over to someone else playing Unicorn, except it's called Metal Gear Solid. Close. Very similar video games.
future unicorn player in the making when we force it upon them.
Yeah, I could see. No, Miko's been known to play
Probably.
some bad stuff, but I don't think she'd play this.
Hey, this game is a masterpiece.
It's a mod of unicorn. Exactly.
Right, yeah. The original
Spiritual
original
successor.
What is my browser doing? I can't even X this out.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. I know it may not have been too entertaining watching my screen, but you saw multiple world records on Blizzard's side. So I'm glad I was able to show that off. Tomorrow we'll be starting Ys Oath and Felghana Nightmare first playthrough. So that'll be pretty cool. And then Saturday, what are we doing Saturday? Since technically this was a Mario week, but we did Celeste.
Don't, you're not getting out of it. We're playing. You know what? No, we might actually have to play Celeste again.
Because of where you'll be at.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
You heard it here. You heard it here. Celeste next Saturday, or this Saturday. We'll see you then. Let's go.
Perfect timing. Miko is 24 views.